Here I've got my Nikon Nikkor-S Auto 5.8 centimeter lens that I want to re-grease the aperture ring on, and I'm going to use some Helimax-XP. I got this off of eBay, but I know it's also available on Amazon. To remove the aperture ring on the lens, I like to, you can see how tight it is. Open it up all the way to 1.4, and that'll make it easy to line up the screw when it needs to be reassembled. I previously converted this lens, and I made a video of that process, and in doing that I removed a lot of the grease that was on the aperture ring, so it's quite tight. I'm just gotta unscrew it and it will come off. Eventually the rear lens cap does not need to be removed, and there we go. You can see some of the old dried grease in there. So what I'm going to do is take a cotton swab and run it along the threads, and inside you can see all the grease that comes off. And do that a couple times on both sides to remove the grease. Want to remove as much of the grease as possible so it doesn't contaminate the fresh grease with either stuff that's broken down or will cause it to break down. I'm going to come in with some 70% isopropyl alcohol and just get the cotton swab damp. Don't want it to be wet because I don't want anything migrating further into the lens, but we'll try that to see how well that cleans everything up. Quite a few dirty Q-tips. I'm now going to take a very small amount of the grease. You can see it's nice and white. Lithium with PTFE, whatever that is, and so we'll hope that the consistency is nice. But I have an old brush that's now going to be exclusively for use with this grease, and I'm just going to get a really small amount. Alright, now I'm going to close that up and reassemble the lens and see how it feels going back together. So I'm going to put it in reverse until I feel it go and seat really well. And yeah, it's screwing back on noticeably easier. It's tight. I'll go back to where I lined it up to 1.4, and then one more rotation out. There should be enough of the lip to catch. Take our screw. Slide there. See that rotate back and forth. There's a slot that it needs to go in. Yeah, the aperture ring is moving a lot better. And that's all tightened up. It makes a little bit noise, it's squeaking. Oh, it stopped. But yeah, the aperture is much smoother. I'm quite happy I did that. Hopefully that helps people out there. Thanks for making it to the end, and if you found this helpful, hit subscribe.